herbicides and pesticides. So it's not like they don't know this stuff is going on. I'm just interested to find out why the Environmental Protection Agency, the Army Corps of Engineers, and anybody else for that matter, are reluctant to ban the product and why they're so gung-ho about using it. So you got to get to the bottom of that. When we come back, I'm going to talk about this article about Superman. Look, why am I talking about this? I want to make sure that I make this clear, because somebody said it to me the other day. It's like, why is this Superman movie so important? If you've ever watched movies or television shows back in the day, one of the overwhelming themes when it comes to foreigners, when they come into the United States, a lot of the inspiration to come to this country is always American film. Think about anything you've ever seen in your life where the character or the person you're talking about in question from somewhere else makes a reference to a cultural figure in film or television. John Wayne, Ronald Reagan, anything like that. Marilyn Monroe, Jane Mansfield. That is always the sort of impetus of people wanting to come to America. I wanted to see your Empire State Building. I saw it in a movie. I want to travel there because I saw something with this actor. Or Superman is a cultural icon. It's the reason why they keep making remakes of it, because Christopher Reeve and that character really, that became a staple of Americanism. Even make it better. Try this on for size. Elian Gonzalez has a statue in Cuba. Remember him? The kid that Clinton and Janet Reno had to kidnap out of Miami and bring back to Cuba to be with his father after his mother died, with him on an inner tube that floated onto Florida. Fidel Castro had commissioned a statue of Elian Gonzalez standing in a throwing pose. In his throwing hand, was the toy of Superman. The symbolism in that statue was to show Elian Gonzalez throwing imperialism, which was captured in Superman. Superman was a symbol of imperialism to the Cubans. Think about that. Let's get another check of weather and traffic. Oh, sorry. I hit that by accident. I'm just hitting buttons. Let's get to Mark Christophers in the BPS Traffic Center. I'm just hitting buttons.
Why not? Cool in the Gang, Rock and Roll Hall of Famers, pretty good band.
Yeah, not bad.
If you're heading into Hartford right now, northbound 91 in Rocky Hill, look out. We have a possibility of an accident. 91 northbound between exit 23 and 24 for the Silas Dean Highway. I can't see it on the camera right now, but there is a backup there, so look out for that. After that, good ride Hartford up into Windsor. Southbound 91 delays 33 down to 32. Again, 27 down to 28. Hartford Weather Shield line. Westbound 84 tied up 56 Governor Street to 45 Flatbush. 84 eastbound slowing from just after 44 Prospect Oakwood into the tunnel. 2 eastbounds tight off of I-84 out to exit 3 in East Hartford. 2 westbound slowing 1D up to the 84 West merge in East Hartford. 3 southbound delays from Route 2 over to the 91 ramps as you move from from Glastonbury into Weathersfield. If you're heading into Middletown 9 southbound, a little slow at the Aragoni Bridge. 84 eastbound Waterbury tight by 18. 84 westbound sluggish and stop and go. 691 up to 25 in Waterbury. Again, 23 to exit 22 in Waterbury. South 95 New Haven tight 46 down to 44. Traffic and weather together on the 8's WTIC News Talk 1080.
WTIC weather.
For the rest of our Monday afternoon, mainly cloudy, humid, couple of heavy thunderstorms. They could produce flash flooding and localized damaging wind gusts, the high of 85. A thunderstorm in spots this evening, otherwise partly cloudy, warm and humid, the low only down to 72. Then as we head through Tuesday, mostly sunny, quite warm and humid, the high up to 88. Wednesday, sunny, hot and humid, the high moving up to 90 midweek. I'm meteorologist Jason Caterina in the WTIC Weather Center.
And now, a WTIC news update.
5:30. Good afternoon. I'm John Silva, WTIC 1080 News. Got a flash flood warning for Hartford County up until about 7 right now. 65 years behind bars for the man convicted of killing the mother of his still missing daughter. Jose Morales was in court in Milford today to learn his fate. He was convicted last spring for the murder of Christine Holloway back in December of 2019. The couple's daughter, Vanessa, was 14 months old at the time. She has still not been found, and Ansonia police continue to say they are investigating her whereabouts. State police released the names of the drivers of two vehicles involved in a 3-vehicle crash on Sunday. 27-year-old Carlos Bauer, 28-year-old Jennifer Leinbach, killed when their vehicles were involved in that collision on Cato Corner Road. 4 others were injured, including a pregnant woman who was taken by Lifestar helicopter to Hartford Hospital. Heat and humidity forecasted to stick around for most of this week, so Governor Lamont's activating the state's extreme hot weather protocol. Takes effect tomorrow at noon, runs through Friday at 8 p.m. That means cooling centers will be open. State agencies will partner with United Way 211 to ensure the most vulnerable to the heat receive the services as needed. Tragedy in Fall River, Massachusetts. 9 people killed, dozens others injured in a fire at an assisted living facility. This happened last night. Firefighters responded to the Gabriel house. They were met with heavy smoke. Some of the residents hanging from the windows screaming for help. That investigation is ongoing. And a man who Berlin police say was found passed out behind the wheel of his vehicle with his foot on the brake, now facing a host of charges. Christopher Chris, they say, likely overdosed. When he was awakened, officers say he backed into one police cruiser, struck another police car before fleeing. They later found him in New Britain at a gas station parking lot where they say he damaged a couple of other police cars. 2 officers sustained injuries in that incident. No baseball tonight. It's the All-Star break for the majors, and tonight is the Home Run Derby. It's being held down at Truist Park in Atlanta. American League and National League will do battle tomorrow. Eastern League Yard Goats have the night off. On Wall Street, the Dow finished up 88 points, and NASDAQ was up 54, and the S&P gained 8 points. For these stories and more, go to WTIC.com. I'm John Silva, WTIC 1080 News.
Hey, it's Matt Soroyce, and I know with the temperatures heating up, sometimes wearing that extra layer of clothing isn't exactly summer-friendly, but we may be trying to cover up those pesky extra pounds from the holiday season. Wouldn't it be better to feel comfortable in just a single layer while you're having fun in the sun? Well, Awaken 180 Weight Loss can help you get to whatever goal you have in mind. Maybe you have low energy, joint or muscle pain, and all you want to do is go for a hike or a swim, a few laps, without feeling like you're so winded. Awaken 180 Weight Loss can get you there too. With Awaken's one-on-one coaching from the amazing counselors, they will walk you through every step to get you to your goal weight. Awaken 180 Weight Loss is the long-term solution for weight loss. They have helped over 25,000 people lose the weight and lose the weight for good. Just imagine where you could be by Labor Day if you just give them a call today. So come on, let's make this summer the one where we feel our best. Set up your free consultation today at 844-346-1800 or visit them online at awaken180weightloss.com.
Hey, it's Matt, your leaf filter trusted pro. Gutters are an often neglected part of the home. They're also one of the most important. Clogged, overflowing gutters can cause serious problems like foundation damage or basement flooding, which can cost thousands of dollars to fix. Let's face it, cleaning gutters yourself is not only a hassle.
Yeah,
I got
If you
it.
get Leaf Filter, you'll never
I
have to
didn't
worry
forget.
about cleaning clogged gutters again. Get started today by visiting leaffilter.com/deal to schedule your free inspection. If you decide to move forward, we'll professionally clean, realign, and seal your gutters before installing our patented stainless steel micro mesh system. Leaf Filter keeps out everything but the water. And it's backed by a lifetime transferable no clogs warranty. So you're protected for good. We're in your neighborhood and ready to help. Visit Leaf Filter today for a free inspection and estimate, and you could save up to 30%. Visit leaffilter.com/.
Here we go.
That's leaffilter.com/deal.
The Odyssey app lets you jump back to the moments you missed from WTIC News Talk 1080. Download the free Odyssey app, search WTIC News Talk 1080, and tap earlier today to get started.
All right, let's do this thing. And I want to give a congratulations to David S. of Enfield, Connecticut. He is our winner today of the Between Rounds dozen bagels a month for 6 months, courtesy of Between Rounds, the Bagel Bakery and Sandwich Cafe. If you'd like to participate and win a dozen bagels a month for 6 months, you got to go to reeseontheradio.com. That's REESE on the radio.com. Make sure you put in your telephone number and your date of birth, which is all there. Also, if you would like to win 2 tickets to the Hartford Yard Goats and the 360 event, it's the first ever Goat, Tacos, Tequila, and Taps Fest at Duncan Park, July 24th to the 26th. It's a festive and vibrant event featuring more than 20 restaurants, 100 beverage brands, live music, live cooking demonstrations, fun activities, and much, much more. Your tickets, if you are to win, they're for Friday at 5 p.m., and they include several food samples and multiple beverage samples. You must be 21 and older. So if you want to win, you got to get on the phones right now. We will grab that lucky caller at 860-522-WTIC, 860-522-9842. So you guys, just call it and we'll get you that package. We're giving one of these away, or 2 tickets, I should say. We'll be giving these tickets away at least once a day for the rest of the week. So if you'd like that opportunity to, get on the phone, 860-522-WTIC. We'll get to that. And also we got weather and traffic that's coming up as well. We got this Superman story, which apparently they're fudging the numbers. Nobody is satisfied with this. Roland, did you go and see it over the weekend, or are you planning on going to see it?
I'm not going to see it.
You're not going to go see it?
I'm going to wait till it come out because I already got the news from my brother-in-law. So.
What did he say? What did he say, good or bad? What did he say? You can say it now.
He said it was trash.
Did he?
And he's like the biggest. That's his favorite.
It is. You said that last week. You said this
I
is
know.
his favorite superhero.
I knew he was going to be devastated. He went to see it even though everybody said how horrible it was. And he was like, bro, everybody was correct.
Oh.
It was trash.
Yeah.
I said, well, I'm not going to go see it. I'll wait till it come out. Because it's not my favorite. It's not my favorite superhero.
Who is your favorite superhero?
Well.
Oh, please. Just tell me. If I'm going to be disappointed, do it now. Who is it?
My favorite superhero is Wonder Woman.
I felt it. I felt it. The force was strong with this one. I knew it was Wonder Woman. Anyway, let's get our let's get to weather and traffic with Jason Caterina and Mark Christopher in the BPS Traffic Center. Mark, do you have a favorite superhero just because we're here?
Favorite superhero?
If you had to pick one, Batman's a safe bet. You could say it and go.
That is a pretty safe bet.
Yeah.
You know what? Why don't we say superhero? Well, why not go with Superman? Why not?
Yeah, okay.
Superman.
All right, that makes sense.
He's my best superhero, I guess. My favorite. Hey, if you're heading into Hartford right now, this traffic, well, other than you, Reese, of course, you're my number one superhero, so they all fall behind you. This traffic report is being brought to you by Columbia Implant Center in Manchester. If you're heading 91...
Noser.
3 down to 32 A&D, again down by exit 27 and 28. South of 91 slowing again from exit 20 Country Club Road. It's sluggish down to 17 in the area of the Wilbercross Parkway.
Yeah, I was a little guy watching Wonder Woman, That's that you know how that goes.
That's not bad. She's not a horrible superhero.
84 east.
Nah, she's not. And she looked good, so.
That's true.
Downtown
You're a
tunnel.
boy.
2 westbound slowing, 1 west merge. 2 eastbound is tight coming off of I-84 out to exit 3. 291, 384, that looks good east of the river. 9 southbound a little slow at the Oregoni Bridge. 9 northbound slows from 31 up to exit 32 in Berlin. 84 eastbound Waterbury tight by 18. Westbound 84 again sluggish from 26 in Cheshire up to the Mixmaster in Waterbury. If you're heading down in toward New Haven, southbound 95 delays 46 down to 42 in West Haven. Stuck in traffic again? Don't waste another minute. Columbia Implant Center in Manchester gets you in and out fast, often in just one day. Open 7 days a week. Get your smile back now. Columbia Implant Center, ColumbiaImplantCenter.com. Traffic and weather together on the 8's WTIC News Talk 1080.
WTIC weather.
I was a big Punisher and Batman fan as a kid, but two favorite superhero movies are the first Iron Man, which is the best of all the Marvel movies, and the Nolan era
Dark
Batman
Knight
trilogy, by far the best. Listen, we do have some moderate and heavy.
He's not wrong.
Across,
Nope, he's not.
Parts of the area right now. Some flash flood warnings out there. Some very slow-moving, moderate to heavy rainfall down by Southbury and Newtown
So
right
he's
now.
live on both breaks,
and then
right?
extending off
Top
to
of the
the
hour and
southwest
mid-
toward
and-
Wilton
and,
and,
bottom
down
of
toward
the
the
hour?
Panhandle there towards Stamford. And still some decent rainfall falling through Bristol and New Britain and up toward Rocky Hill and into Southington.
2 times an hour he's live.
Rainfall in spots.
Okay.
Likely find some flash flooding in spots as we continue with the flood watch in effect through this evening. Heat advisory goes from 11 a.m. Tuesday till 7 p.m. Thursday. It is just going to be soupy and just uncomfortably humid the next couple of days. Quite warm and feeling very hot. So tonight, a thunderstorm in spots this evening. Otherwise, partly cloudy, warm and humid. The low only 72. Mostly sunny, quite warm and humid on Tuesday. The high 88. Wednesday, sunny, hot, humid, the high 90. Hot, humid Thursday, some sun, then turning cloudy. A thunderstorm in spots for the afternoon, the high 90. Hot with some sun, then increasing clouds Friday. Again, a couple of afternoon showers and a thunderstorm, the high of 92. Currently, 77 Bristol, 73 in Danbury, 81 Bridgeport, and 77 in Hartford. I'm meteorologist Jason Caterina in the WTIC Weather Center.
Viking, dedicated to creating travel experiences for the thinking person, with programs designed for cultural enrichment on board and on shore. Discover more at Viking.com. That's Viking.com. Viking.com.
Join us for the first annual Go Tacos Tequila and Taps Festival at Duncan Park, July 24th through the 26th. Presented by the Hartford Yard Goats. Enjoy live bands, more than 20 brands of tequila, and dozens of craft beers, wines, and spirits. For ticket info, visit GoTacosTequilaTaps.com.
ProHealth Physicians has proudly been keeping Connecticut healthy for nearly 25 years. ProHealth accepts Husky Medicaid, Medicare, TRICARE, and most major insurances. For trusted local care for your whole family, call 1-855-CT-MD-411 or visit ProHealthMD.com.
Brian Shackman here for QC Kinetics. Is that knee, hip, or shoulder pain just not getting any better? Maybe you're stuck in a cycle of steroid shots. Now they're talking about surgery. Before you go down that road, hit the pause button for a second and listen. More men outgoing under the
Rob from Berlin. He's a first time.
regenerative.
Both the two Roberts are the two first time callers. So the other ones are residuals.
Your body heal itself. No Band-Aids, no masking the pain. This goes to the root of the problem. These cellular treatments contain...
Berlin sounded a lot more excited.
Maximize your body's ability to heal itself. The first consultation is totally free, so you can make an informed decision on your own with no pressure. It doesn't cost anything to learn more for something that could be life-changing for you. Call QC Kinetics today for a free consultation at 860-440-PAIN. Again, that's 860-440-PAIN. They have locations in Avon, New Haven, and Glastonbury, so you know it's probably pretty close to you. QC Kinetics, 860-440-PAIN.
Just hearing the word IRS can make people break out in a cold sweat. No one wants to deal with the IRS, and now you don't have to. The good news is Legal Tax Defense has been successfully negotiating with the IRS for more than 15 years. It doesn't matter how much you owe, whether it's $5,000 or $5 million. You deserve the best in the business on your side, and that is Legal Tax Defense. Even if you're working with someone else and just want a second opinion, there is no cost or obligation to call. They can prevent levies, liens, wage garnishments, even file back tax returns. And the best news about Legal Tax Defense is they won't take your case unless they know they will reduce or eliminate your tax debt. Call Legal Tax Defense right now for a free no-risk consultation. 800-979-3168. 800-979-3168. You have nothing to lose but everything to gain. 800-979-3168.
What's up, everybody? You know who it is.
You know who it is.
You know who it is. It's Reese on the Radio. Frederick Douglass of the 21st century.
It's WTIC News Talk 1080.
We'll get to our winner in a second while everybody is on hold. I guess I'll have to save my Superman news for for tomorrow. But nonetheless, what the biggest problem was, and I'll just tell you briefly, the scary part, the crazy part about all of this was it turns out that the folks over at the studios, Warner Brothers, gave access to the show, to the movie, before any of the people who are not, in bed with the studio. So they grabbed all of the people who love, getting all the perks that come with seeing all the premieres, gave them access first, kind of under the promise that they would write favorable things about it, which boosted the score. Rotten Tomatoes is a big thing for those of you who don't know. Rotten Tomatoes, or getting a good Rotten Tomatoes score, is a positive thing because it helps boost the performance of the movie in theaters. Here's what makes it crazy. And I shared this with Roland. Did I send it to you in a text, Roland? Is that where I sent you the snippet from the news article?
For
Superman.
Oh, for Superman, yeah.
Yeah, I sent it to you in a text. Okay, good. Because I want to grab it so I can read it to everybody. So again, think about this. So they give access to people who, love Warner Brothers. They're going to write good things about them because they're going to get all the premiere packages, right? They're going to get all the premiere packages. You get first sight of the shows. You get first sight of, everything. You get to post about it before anybody else does. And that's the whole idea. Give it to your favorables. They write glowing articles about it. Rotten Tomatoes score goes up. Then the ne'er-do-wells, they get a hold of it. And it doesn't matter. Why? Because it's pulled in all the money over the weekend. And over the weekend, then it's like if it gets ragged upon, we've already taken everybody's money. So it's not illegal to do, per se, but it is kind of putting your finger on the scale. But here's what I found out, and this is interesting. This was an article that I sent to Roland, and this is just a snippet. It doesn't even matter where the article came from. But it wasn't a right-wing article. It was a left-wing article. And here's what the quote says. Meanwhile, MAGA tried to be the movie's kryptonite by saying it was woke or so much nonsense. No one took the bait. Also, timing is everything. New polls show that immigrants are sympathetic now, so saying Superman is an immigrant is proven to be very smart, the article wrote. So the objective was, and this is what they've always known, that if MAGA conservatives bash a movie, it's done. If people start posting about the movie saying, yeah, this was trash, like a Charlie Kirk or a Ben Shapiro, these guys always love it. Matt Walsh is another one from the Daily Wire. If these guys start talking about the movie, no one goes to see it. And the people who are for the woke nonsense, they don't have a disposable income, as it were, to spend $20 or $15 on a film. They won't waste their money. So the people who they need to go to the movie are usually MAGA folks because they're the ones who are filling the seats. If you're a liberal, you don't spend your time at the movies. You're probably watching something bootleg. So I thought that was interesting that this article wanted to point out that MAGA might be putting its tentacles into the movie to bash it. But yeah, it made great money this weekend. But there's another interesting part about this, and I thought this was funny. The Man of Steel film that came out 12 years ago with Henry Cavill, that movie did far better than this did in its weekend box office. It did well, but it didn't do as well as Man of Steel. So, and they're already saying that this is a bust. So what are you going to do? That's where it is. And by the way, I like Dean Cain's version anyway. And Christopher Reeve. That's where I'm always going to go. Now, let's get to our winner. Rob from Berlin. How you doing?
Good. How are you, Reese?
I am great. Rob, you, my friend, are going to be one of the people that are going to go to our Friday night 5 o'clock extravaganza, which is called Goat Tacos, Tequila, and Taps Fest at Duncan Park between July 24th and 26th. You're going to go to the Friday event, which you're going to have 100 beverage bands, 20 restaurants, and live cooking demonstrations. And you will get several food samples on the house and multiple beverage samples. And, of course, you are 21 or older, right?
I am. It sounds great. Thank you.
That's no problem. Did you want to chime in on about any of the subjects, or was that it?
No, that's it for now. Thank you.
You got it. No problem. Most people are afraid to comment on any of the stuff that I talk about. They got jobs. That's what I always tell people. It's like, these people got jobs. Okay, we gave out the winner, so now let's see if we can get some very angry folks who are upset. Let me go to Sue in Southington. Hello, Sue.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, Sue. I'm sorry that you didn't get a chance to win, but if you want to opine about anything else we discussed today.
Oh, geez, Reese. I listen to you every day, and I'm trying to think what I want to say.
That's okay. I mean, no is a
really,
complete sentence. No, I'm kidding. Go ahead.
Yeah. No, I really appreciate, I'm concerned about our waterways also. So I'm really, when you get something, in your bonnet, you just keep going. And that's the kind of person that we need.
I know. And
so
you know what? I think that
the
biggest mistake was not just the fact that they were smearing Webby about this, but I wasn't really a big fan of Representative Muir chuckling and saying, you can try, because that only motivates me even more. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, that's their attitude. You can't touch them.
Exactly.
So yep.
Thank you.
Okay, but thank you. Thank you. I'll try to win again.
You're welcome, Sue. You got it. We got tomorrow. We got all week. Thank you. Yeah, that's, I do. I will admit, I get a bee in my bonnet. That's it. Gosh, no one's used that line on me for a long time. A bee in my bonnet. Yeah, I'm sorry. You just can't tell me no. I used to have a boss like that. He said he hated hearing no. I was like, people are going to tell you no sometimes. Because he didn't like that. When I was working for U-Haul, he didn't like to be told by the county that we couldn't open a store in a certain area. He hated that. And he would break the rules. Goodness gracious, he would. So bad. I don't want to. Some of this stuff might be incriminating, but that was the one thing, man. If you got a local U-Haul in your area, like the actual U-Haul building owned by U-Haul, you'd be surprised at what U-Haul is willing to do to open up that building, because the regular town will never allow them to just build there. If you think I always said this to people to understand why U-Haul had no relationship with its community or its local politicians, especially its town board or anything like that. Think about what U-Haul's role is. Usually to take away their tax base, right? Things get bad in the town, people up and move. Who assists them in moving? U-Haul, right? They are no fans. How do they make money? By people grabbing a truck and moving out of town. Now, some of them, 85% of what U-Haul does is local. I'm serious. That's an absolute fact. 85% of the business that's in U-Haul are all local moves. It's the other 15% that the towns can't stand. It's like, they're just assisting people to leave. Their taxpayers are leaving. They don't like that. They never liked U-Haul for that. So if you think about it, you look at those U-Hauls and ask them one day about their relationship with local politicians. It's rare if there ever is. Rare if there ever is. Let's go to Dave in Bristol. How are you, sir?
Reese, Dave from Bristol. Second time talking to you. Love your show, bro.
Thank you, man.
I want to talk about superheroes, if I can, for a second.
Yeah, sure. You got a favorite?
Well, I love the Fantastic Four.
Okay, so I know you're excited about the movie on the 25th.
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, you got to go see it. I mean, please tell me that you're at least going to see it.
I'll see it, and then I'll see. But Dr. Doom, man, you got to, the antagonist on the other side, Dr. Doom is always the best.
You know what? I know a lot of people who love villains more than they love superheroes. I didn't mention who my favorite superhero is for good reason, because it's a boyhood. It's Spider-Man, by the way. I love Spider-Man. But
Me too.
I've never heard of anybody liking Dr. Doom. And you know why? I don't understand his character. in the comics. I don't get it.
He's the one that's trying to control the world. I mean, he's always looking for power. I mean, he represents everything that street people fight against.
So he's a Democrat.
Yes. Okay, yeah, you're right. He probably is.
So now that I've
voter affiliation, but you're probably right.
Yeah, so now that I know that, now I understand how truly evil Dr. Doom is. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate you. Let's get one more in here before we get out. Robertson Vernon, how are you, sir?
I'm doing pretty good, Reese. Yourself?
I'm good, sir. What do you got for me before we get out of here?
Okay, yeah, quickly. I'm a new listener, and my youngest son turned me on to you.
Oh.
And I can't get enough of you. But what I wanted to say was I love what you did in the beginning of your show today when you talked about incarceration and the conditions in prisons.
Yes.
Man, you hit it on the button. I mean, these people are crazy. They're nuts.
Yeah, it is.
They got to get out in the world.
I know. And I think it's done on purpose, Robert. I think it is gaslighting. I know Debbie Wasserman Schultz has visited a prison in her jurisdiction before, as well as Maxwell Frost. I'm sure they all have. But to present this, the conditions in Alcatraz as if they're the most deplorable places that they've ever seen in their entire life is laughable, because I know people are watching that every day and going, really, those conditions seem better than my uncle went through. It's funny as hell.
Exactly. You know, my older brother, he was incarcerated, but I mean,
you know what? You should get him to listen to the opening of the show so he can hear what they have to say and watch his face, Robert, when he listens to Debbie Wasserman Schultz talk about the turkey sandwich with cheese. That will probably set him off.
The bologna, yeah.
Thank you, Robert. And please thank your son as well for turning you on to the show, and we welcome you to the program, sir.
Thanks a lot, Reese.
You got it. Have a wonderful day. I love hearing that. The younger generation bringing in mom and pops. You know what? Good on them. I appreciate that. All right, it's time to get up out of here. We got plenty of news and plenty of views. So much in the pack I didn't get to today, but we will get to it tomorrow. So make sure you tune in. As I always say, radio is free, so we thank you for paying attention. Remember to keep JC in your hearts and in your minds. Sean Patrick, we love you and we miss you. Remember that panic is not planning, so plan your work and work your plan. Me, I'm Reese on the radio. You have a good night, pleasant tomorrow. Oh, and I meant to mention, we're going to have Panics, the group that plays my opening intro song. We're going to have them on the show on Friday. I think we're going to be talking to Daniel Pena, the lead singer of the group Panics, on the program. We'll talk to him, how we met, and, of course, him being the opening monologue or the opening theme music for the Reese on the Radio. Let's get to our weather and traffic. Jason Caterina's got weather, and Mark Christopher's in the BPS Traffic Center. Good night, sir.
Hey, Reese, have a great night. If you're heading into Hartford right now, this traffic report being brought to you by Amplify Seats.
All right, good sir.
Thank you. Now I got to start working on this essay or whatever it is.
Between 40.
Yep. I'm going to be working today and tomorrow, finishing up this editing stuff that I wanted to do.
Okay.
Top of 91
all right, well,
flowing
tell me if you
33
need
down to
anything from
32
me.
A and B.
I'm
All right.
be in front of
You'll
the
see some
thing,
slow
trying to
traffic
figure
as you
out
move
exactly what I'm
approaching
doing
19
here.
to
Yeah, I see you got to formulate your words properly.
Yes,
Good
that's
ride,
all I have
Cromwell.
to do.
All right.
Bye.
35, 36, 291, 384, okay. East of the river, 2 westbound's a little slow, merging with 84 west in East Hartford. If you are traveling into Waterbury, westbound 84 slows 23 up to 20.
All right, folks, I see a lively discussion was going on in the chat room about race, but what do you expect? But I hope you didn't miss the rest of the show. We're going to do it all again tomorrow. Thank you, guys. Rama, I didn't see this. Wait a minute. Dr. Doom will be played by Robert Downey Jr. Yeah, that much I know. It'll be the dark side of Tony Stark's desire to protect the Earth. Interesting. That's what I'm hoping to see. And I'm not enthusiastic about Pedro Pascal being in Fantastic Four. Neither am I. I thought they were going to pick someone else. I thought they could have picked somebody else, Rama. I'm with you on that one. Anyway, I'm getting out of here, folks. I love you guys. Please be good to each other. We will see you mañana.